I have so many watches in my collection that I don't wear for one main reason. They are simply not comfortable on the wrist. So I wanted to do a video on rubber straps for a while now, but not just normal rubber or silicone. Nah, I hate that stuff. I'm talking about FKM rubber, the good stuff. You see, FKM rubber is a fluorinated carbon-based synthetic rubber. It's commonly known as fluoroelastomer. It's basically high in density and it's soft to the touch. FKM provides extraordinary levels of resistance to chemicals, heat and oil, as well as providing a very useful service life above 200 degrees centigrade. But that's not what I'm interested in. Are they comfortable? Will they go the distance? And most importantly, will it fix my comfort issue in certain watches? Let's run the intro and let's check out these FKM straps. Welcome back, guys. Several weeks back I got to thinking I'd love to purchase some rubber straps for a few of my watches that I don't wear, or basically I haven't been wearing because of comfort factor. And about an hour later I got on my computer and I was about to do a search for rubber straps and an email came through that caught my attention. Check this out. It says, "Hi Peter, hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out to see if you'd like to showcase or review some of our newly released straps in an upcoming video. Please let me know if you need any straps. I will always be happy to provide them for you. All the best, Strapsco." So I said, absolutely. Talk about timing. So I said yes. And guys, Strapsco is sponsoring this video. All the straps you'll see, they're basically provided for us. So I want to say a big thank you to them. I'll leave links in the description so that you can check them out for yourselves. But without further ado, guys, let's get on to the straps. This is not going to be a long video, but I want to share some key points that will basically benefit you as well as me. So whenever I buy straps for myself, I have so many questions before I pull the trigger. For example, are they too stiff? Are they comfortable? Do they attract lint or dust? Is the color going to match my watch head? Will the rubber crack? Will the strap go the distance or will it perish like leather does? Or even worse, was it like the old school rubber, which was stiff, uncomfortable, unyielding, and by today's standard, it's totally a joke? Let me show you guys something. This watch here I purchased a little while ago. It's a Müller Glashütte and I did a video on it, and I tell you what guys, it's a revelation to me because I was going to buy this watch and I was actually going to purchase the bracelet for it as well, and I've been wearing it on this rubber strap, which is basically their own design, custom fitted, ridiculously comfortable, and I've not wanted to take it off. Now this is a 42mm watch and the rubber strap on it is exceptional. The comfort factor on this is ideal. So I thought, you know what, I've got certain watches, and here's one of them. For example, I've got the Fortis, which I absolutely love this watch, but this has been bugging me to death because of that lug width of 21mm. So I've not been able to find a rubber strap, or basically a strap for it that I like. And gee, it's such a frustrating experience, guys, having to do that. So I ended up going down the road of getting an FKM rubber strap. So as you can see here, I put this on, I've been wearing it. Ridiculous. It's brilliant. All of a sudden, it's not about the strap or the comfort anymore. Now it's about the watch. Now the watch fits beautifully on my wrist. It just sits exactly where it needs to be. I love the long lugs on this thing, the way it sits. It pronounces them even more. This is why I bought this watch, so I can wear it. This is why I bought it, and now I can wear it. You see, I've tried this out with NATO style, seat belts. Not really my cup of tea. It works with others, it doesn't with me. I've tried it out with leather. Again, touch and go. It seems to have taken away from the watch head. I wanted something simple, pure, but something that's got a beautiful touch to it, a beautiful feel, but it's going to go the distance. So in comes FKM. But not only that, guys, see, this one here is a black strap. I've put it because predominantly I like the black dial, and I wanted to do something different with that watch, but also while I'm doing it, you know what, let me try some other watches. Check this out. That's a Wise Hitman. I bought this as well. I love wearing this on the bracelet. It's really comfortable, but I wanted to change it up a little bit. I wanted to put a little bit of variety in color, and going off that green bezel, that ceramic bezel, I thought, you know what, let's try some green. And it just brings a fun factor into the watches, guys. It just brings something a little bit more unique. everything's quick release. It really just works. It really just works. The way these things sit on the wrist now, it just brings more of a sporty feel. But not only that, it actually decreases the watches. We all know this, whether you put leather or whether you put rubber, it decreases the weight of the overall watch experience, which makes it a much more pleasurable experience. It makes it much more easier to wear all day, every day. So, but the common denominator that these things have now to 1,000 meters water resistance, 200 meters, 200 meters, you can basically go anywhere with this combination. So I struggled with leather. Sometimes you get caught out in a particular situation where you better not get your leather strap wet. You don't have an issue now. So let's go one further. This is one S-Wave that I have. This is a fun watch. It's quite a rare watch that I've basically had in my collection for a while. It's from the 90s. They really didn't make many of these, so very hard to find, but matching it up with a fun strap, I mean, it looks like it's almost integrated. Fantastic. So it's just brought a bit more fun factor to the watch and something I wanted to do. I was wearing this on leather for a while, on a bracelet, and sometimes don't get me wrong, this was not uncomfortable. This was comfortable on the actual leather strap or the bracelet which I put on it, but that wasn't the issue. For me, I wanted some color, and it's good to be able to match up color. And that's one of the biggest things that we do when we buy watches. Sometimes we might buy a strap or buy a green or a blue or a yellow or red, and it doesn't match the dials. And that's one of the issues that you're still going to have, regardless of when you see a watch, or a strap on a particular website, and you see it and you think, oh, that blue looks nice, and you get it in house and you get it on hand and it still doesn't match up. Unfortunately, the problem that I found is that if your screen, see, I'm a professional photographer and my screen is calibrated to a standard. So hopefully the people who are selling the straps have got their screens calibrated, or the photography that they take of the product is basically, as close to possible to a standard. So when you check it out, you can see. But if you don't have a calibrated screen, you won't see that blue hue is very similar to this, or the green is, where it should be, and all the rest. So that's another factor to take into account. But this Vostok, another example. This Vostok came with a bracelet, quite nice, solid and all the rest, but it came with a butterfly clasp. So it didn't have the right, it basically didn't have the right, or any micro adjustment. So a little bit fiddly when my wrist expands, contracts, but I like the watch. I like the vintage vibe of it. So to wear it, now I've put it on this, and I tell you what guys, absolutely fantastic. So just, I wanted to share that with you guys. This watch here, for me, is a revelation. This one here is what caused me to go down that road, only because that's a 42mm watch. It's a search and rescue timer. It's basically for the German SAR, and they wear this every day because it's their job. And I've been wearing this and it's been ridiculously comfortable. And I've said, you know what? I love bracelets, I love leather, but something with a little bit more versatility and comfort, you really can't go past rubber. You really can't. So the one that I showed you in the earlier on, guys, was the Turtle. That's my modified Turtle, and again, another FKM strap, and it just brings, I don't know, a little bit more versatility, fun. I wanted to share this with you guys. It opens up a few areas of, grab and go, and you're not going to have a problem. You're not going to have a problem all day. You can be wearing this stuff. It's really cool. It breathes, from the textured back, allows for perspiration and also for expansion. There's quite a bit of a yield into these things. So I like them. I wanted to share that with you guys. I'll leave some links in the descriptions of where I got this stuff from. You can check them out for yourself, but something different for me, guys. I'm happy that I bought this. It gave me an eye opener to be able to change up some of the other watches. So thanks again, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.